from who's this guy? Jarid on Big Brother. That's
what did he do?
He's got 2 wives there and a side chick.
No way!
You're
That's a nigga.
You're to something that time.
Shit, no way! Charity,
fucking man. Oh man, that's my nigga, bro.
You said it's doable.
Yeah,
bro. I thought that's impossible.
That's why you didn't win, my man. You should have gotten 2 wives, my man.
Jarid. Man with many wives. He is one person that would never be forgotten in the history of Big Brother. Forget, yes, if he doesn't have a huge fan base, yada yada yada, but his stories will never get faded. Like a guy who controlled 2 ladies and a side chick. So we have Liema, Mpumi, and Elsa as the side chick. Yo! Hey babies, and how are you all doing? Welcome back to Sale with Mimi Mimi, where you get a gist. I see they do it in. I see they hurt. Of course, you know there's no sleeping on a bicycle on this channel. If you snooze, you do what? You lose. Are you here to subscribe to this channel? Or are you still sitting on a fat, long thing? Kindly pause right there, subscribe, and make sure you turn on the notification bell. If not, tell me, how do you want to get the gist brewing from the cooking pot? Like, how do you want to get the gist? I see the heart. First thing first, guys, of course, your faves are up. Do not forget, this one is not a free week. It is a serious voting week because you do not know what Biggie has in store for this housemate come Sunday. So we have Yolanda, Taki, Z, Papa Ghost, Twenza, Miley, Mitch, Mcjnr, Makeke, Liema, and Sinaye. They are all up for possible eviction. You either go hard or maybe you might risk seeing your fave going home on Sunday. I'm very sure you would not like that. Of course, people find it easy to blame production. If you do not vote your fave and they go home on Sunday, do not blame production. Anyways, guys, let's see how it was like the first night the housemates spent outside Biggie's house. Here is what it looks like. Whoa, guys, I was waiting for night so that I would see how the housemates would sleep. This is all of them lying down, you know, covering themselves. It's giving refugees. Like, what? Big Brother, you do this one. No, like, really, Big Brother actually did this one. And you know the funny thing? Around the early hours of the morning, like around 12 a.m., Biggie started making sounds. Like all this creepy sound. Pew, 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 pew. And funny enough, guess what? Most of the housemates has all dozed off. They did not even hear the sound. Like the only person who raised his head was young Papi. Because the sound was so high. It was doing meow, 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 meow. You know, all this cricket sound and all of that. Even I, that was not even there, I was so scared. Because I can fear creepy things for Africa, guys. That is one thing you don't know about me. I fear creepy things for Africa. Like little things like cricket, all these little things, I will scream. I was just watching, hearing that sound. I was even feeling it where I was. I'm like, geez, what is this one? You know, the way I'm seeing this thing, Biggie would have planned for this housemate because some of the housemates are even giving him suggestions. I think it was Mcjnr that was saying, oh, that as time goes on, Biggie might bring real life animal for them so that it will look like a real camp. I don't know what Biggie have in store for them, but I know it is sure gonna be an interesting week. It's already showing up and I love it. This is Mr. Straight Talker sleeping, enjoying his sleep, you know, outside the cold weather. Like the housemates are actually enjoying themselves, maybe because the place is clean. But guys, if it was me, I'll find it difficult to sleep. So guys, Yolanda was having conversation with her guys, Makeke and Mitch, and she is saying that she can't wait for diary session. That what she needs right now is for Biggie to tell her that she has 3 hours for herself to unpack everything, that she really want to vent, that she has a lot to tell Biggie, that she would start from beginning to the very end, that she can't wait for diary session. So guys, better stay tuned on this channel. Make sure you have turned on the notification bell if you have not, because Yolanda, the great observer, would finish everything. She would dissect everything to Big Brother on her diary session. Meanwhile, how would the diary session happen when Biggie did not even give them access to the house? Anyways, he could open the door for them and they would go in. I can't wait for it because I know the housemates have a lot to say. So guys, this has actually stirred brows. Lerato Modise was having conversation with Makeke, her bestie, and then she told Makeke that Mpumi's armpits and down below stinks. So obviously, this is the reason why Lerato refused to eat all this while, because she actually has perceived one or two others. She said they don't bait. So she said Mpumi's armpit and down below stinks, and now fans, netizens are carrying it, making mockery of her and all of that. And someone said, is that why Jared asked a question during Willie's podcast and said, how would you tell your woman if she smells? I did not remember Jared asking that, and neither am I always keeping up with Willie's podcast. But that is what people have been trending on the social space about Mpumi. This Lerato and her mouth self. I hope her mouth doesn't put her in trouble. Anyways, Mpumi's handler reacted over whatever, actually posted 45 seconds video that has to do with various narrative on Mpumi and how she stink and everything. And then she said all she ever wanted was to have fun and showcase her talent. The backlash she has gotten for being a dark-skinned bold girl. Guys, the comments are actually not funny. I was just going through each and every one of them. I'm like, yo, this is really so mean to have to say about somebody, and now Lerato has given them go ahead to say more. Like, it was not funny. As you can see, this one here said, not Lerato saying Mpumi's armpit and Kochi and dirty, blah, 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 blah. Guys, wahala be like bicycle. Anyways, these two actually spent time together, gisting, talking, far away from the housemates. The second wife was busy perambulating, because she was left alone. And I think that is one of the reasons why Mpumi always nominates Liema, because Jared obviously give attention more to Liema. That's why I said, you guys have said Jared preferred Mpumi more. I do not see that. I share same view as Yolanda, who said Jared loves Liema more, just that Mpumi needed the game and Jared is a gamer. He entered with his full chest. That is what I actually feel. So I do not know. We are not in Jared's heart, neither do we know what he think about all of this. Typed Mpumi from afar. She was walking past. Wahala. Now the question is, will Liema retrieve her step after yesterday's nomination? Or will she still continue? Or maybe this Thursday pool party, we'll still see her, kissing Mpumi yet again. That is the thing. Anyway, still talking about Liema, netizens has been, trending this conversation of Liema and Mcjnr, where Mcjnr was telling Liema that the housemates are trying to paint a negative narrative about her, that she is a cute person, she do not really have problem, that Liema is this person that would actually want to maybe shoot a person and you give her the gun, she would not know how to handle it. When I hear this, I feel at ease a bit. Do you know why? Because if you're a fervent viewer of my channel, my videos, you would know I have been asking question that, is the camera hiding something from us? Because this complaint from the housemate that Liema is provocative. I started asking this question after last week's nomination, right? And now, seeing one person to have said something different about Liema, I'm actually like, okay, cool. That means that the housemates have their various reason why they do not like her. And that could be the easiest reason for them to say, because of why? Because the first the first perception she created about herself was the saliva thingy where she poured the spit, So yeah. Anyways, they were having this conversation, and then Mcjnr was like, it's given that he's about to fall for Liema's shit and he doesn't like it. Remember, Mcjnr is trying his best, has been trying his best to stay away from Liema Bruhaha, Liema Triangle. Even when Liema wanted to use Mcjnr for her game with the Jared thingy, Mcjnr noticed that first. As a smart dude, he just takes step back. So now he's saying that Liema is trying to make him fall for that. Now the question is, do you think Mcjnr would give Liema room, like some chance, like to a little flirt here and there with Liema, because he is up for nomination, so that viewers would see another part of him? What do you guys think? Anyways, we'll see how this plays out though. As Yolanda always say, once the housemates are nominated, they tend to bring out another side of them. I think I accept that right now. I really do accept it. So they have been coming for the head of house, Willie, for not saving Z, and then for saving Jared instead and replacing with Trenza. They do not care about the Trenza. What netizens, what I've been seeing the drags on was, see, Z, you do not have anybody in the house. Just focus on yourself, blah, 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 blah. They've been coming for Willie because of Z and saving Jared because they want Jared to be up so that he could go home. And now my question is, what made you guys think if Jared was up, he would go home among the people standing? That is the question. Anyways, coming from Cook That Thing, and I have never seen really of a guy speak to Jared before, but as a devil's advocate from nowhere came to save him, oh, he will crumble. There are many tweets like this about Willie, but it has happened. His reason for choosing Jared, nobody knows. Do not forget, it is a game. Unidentified said, I want to punish Yolanda and Papa Ghost with votes for making the season so entertaining. Please do so, they deserve. Those two deserve, yeah. Alright, Miss Universe South Africa said, Millet, baby, it's been good. See you on Kosi's YouTube channel next week. Oh my word, Miss Universe, you are so mean. What is this? You're already celebrating Millet leaving Biggie's house. But surely we all know Millet does not stand the chance to stay in the house. And I think 3 housemates or 4 will be going this Sunday. Who will those housemates be? Can you take a guess? Alright, I'm coming from Selena. I have a theory to what happened that night, and shame, that one girl is definitely not winning the show. That's why the production has started moving weird and not showing her as much as they used to. Because of that Saturday, I will come back to this tweet. They already have a replacement for her and I see her. Now, I have told you guys how people have been trending production pet shenanigans, which is always pissing me off. And the person that is being called a production pet is Liema. Now, they said the production team has shifted from Liema. They've shifted from Liema to Yolanda. That Yolanda is the recent production pet. Guys, what do you have to say about this? More people though. I actually realized she was not production pet few days ago. The plan was for us to believe she's production pet. She was, but she ruined it. So they said Liema ruined it herself. Her gameplay changed everything for Biggie's team. Now it is how you guys think they would focus on one housemate and try to make the housemates win the show. I don't get. Anyways, coming from JI, production was showing Liema and people were accusing the production of being biased. Production is showing Liema less lately and some people still have a problem with that. Just want to say this should tell you everyone is watching the show because of Liema. So Liema fans are like, what do people really want? Now production is not showing her again. You guys are having 1 or 2 to say about her. But right now the focus is on Yolanda. That Yolanda is the new production pet. The camera shows her all the time and all of that. It went from I am nominating Yolanda because she is loud and annoying to she stands her ground, a competitor, and she is strong. I am glad they are admitting to who the real winner is. I can't wait for 31st. We are almost there. We'll see who the real winner is. And the real winner deserves an award indeed because, guys, these housemates, they are all gamers. Anyways, guys, I'll be dropping my voice right here and now to leave the rest for you guys in the comment section. You all tell me what you think about all of the shenanigans. Bye for now, babies, and do make sure you have a Mimi Tuesday. Mwah.